The orthopedic training program here at Case Western Reserve University is one of the oldest orthopedic training programs in the country. Our department started in 1907, over a century ago. The reputation of this program is to train outstanding orthopedic surgeons. The rap on our department is that it's very competitive, that our residents work extremely hard, and that we're trauma heavy, and we're very proud of all of those facts.
Trauma is one of the few areas in orthopedic surgery where the surgeon is called upon to exercise their full body of knowledge in musculoskeletal anatomy. It is an area where one can have an extraordinary influence on the course of human events. The residents get an opportunity to be decision makers early in their training. That process of decision making prepares them for working in the field of surgery.
What's special about our program is how we cover all the subspecialties. You get exposed to all of them very early on.
I wanted to get that in the trenches experience and be confident that when I finish my program, no matter what I do, I could go into any sort of subspecialty that I wanted to.
Educational conferences are part of any orthopedic residency. A lot of places will do this with 1 day a week. You spend 5 hours in a classroom and you go through questions and questions and lectures. And so when I came here, what I liked is that we do 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. So if you want to read a chapter or two or a couple of papers on just that thing, you've got the time to do that the night before.
So as program director, I've carried on the Case tradition of having a lot of resident input into the resident education.
I am a member of the Resident Education Committee. The residents' opinions and ideas are extremely valued. When a resident speaks up, their voice is absolutely heard.
For a century, we've been very fortunate to have some of the very best orthopedic surgeons in the world.
We have faculty members in all subspecialties of orthopedics. They are all fellowship trained, and the list of programs that they trained at reads like a who's who. That actually turns out to be a huge benefit for us when we go to apply to fellowships because they have contacts everywhere.
Having Case as part of your training is a huge asset. Just looking across the country, there are Case alumni as chairman, there's Case alumni as program directors, as chiefs of their division.
And I think they just recognize that Case residents tend to work really hard and are good people to be around, and that's what they're looking for.
I think everybody in my position feels very confident. We always match well. We have a great network that we can rely on, and we have attendings that are going to support us and do whatever they can to land us the fellowships that we want to have.
We're an academic department, and I think research is critical because it allows us to be on the cutting edge of medicine. We're fortunate. We have the ability to have 2 residents go in the laboratory for a whole year and become what we call Allen Fellows. And Allen Fellows are unique. To be able to have the opportunity to spend a whole year in the laboratory funded without having to have the distractions of dealing with clinical problems. The other issue is the retrieval laboratory. I can count on my 2 hands, basically, the programs in the United States that have this kind of retrieval laboratory. So it is unique in itself. The residents who have come out of here, they're leaders in their fields. Not only are they doing the day-to-day activities, but they're really contributing and innovating and creating in orthopedics.
We have 4 different hospitals, each of which has its own important place in our educational program. The main campus at University Hospital's Case Medical Center is a 1,000-bed tertiary referral center where all of the subspecialties are covered, including pediatric orthopedics, which is based at the renowned Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. From there, the residents go to Metro Health, a level 1 trauma center where they work with world-class orthopedic traumatologists. In addition to that, we have the VA Medical Center, which is a unique educational opportunity in which the residents have tremendous support and structure from the attending staff, but it's really a place where we expect our residents to step up. The chief residents are expected to act like junior attendings, and junior residents are expected to act more like senior residents. And then finally, our most recent addition is the Ahuja Hospital, which is really more of a private practice setting where some of the residents, particularly on the sports medicine service, get to have the feel of what a community-based practice is like, which I think really rounds their education out in a good way.
So I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Grew up in Southern California.
Moved here from New York City.
We bought a house here as soon as we moved to the Cleveland area. I live about 10 minutes from work on the east side suburbs.
I live about 4 miles from this hospital. It takes me longer to walk from the parking garage to the hospital than it does to actually drive from my house to the parking garage.
I had children during med school, and so Cleveland is a phenomenal place to raise kids and raise a family. My wife loves it here.
The fun thing about Cleveland is it's accessible.
It's kind of got a small town feel, but it's a big city and you can do pretty much anything you want.
In many respects, you kind of live like a king in Cleveland because money goes so much farther here.
You know, so on a resident's salary and on a resident's time frame, you can make a decision after work that, hey, let's go to the baseball game or go to see a basketball game.
I like to fish, I like to golf, I like to go out to a nice restaurant.
The restaurant scene here is amazing. Everybody that's come to visit me, they've all been just amazed at the food scene here.
We love our house, we found plenty of things to do, made great friends. It's a great city.
What I can tell people is that we are completely dedicated to educating residents to become outstanding orthopedic surgeons. In addition, they're going to be extremely well prepared and well positioned to get the fellowship that they want so they can end up with the job that they want.
We get over 600 applications for our 6 positions. We're very privileged in this program to have an outstanding faculty, fabulous facilities, cutting-edge research. This is important for you because where you train in orthopedic surgery is who you're going to be in orthopedic surgery.